Hello my little cubs, welcome back to another military simulator video, and today we'll be taking a look at 10 tips and tricks which will help a new player in their Soviet Union journey. Without further ado, let us get started. For this one, you need to be careful and pay attention to what game passes you buy. For example, in the gun shop at the RA spawn, it clearly shows that you can buy guns, and it looks fairly cheap, but note it is a one life purchase. That means 24 hours of having that gun and every other item in the gun shop, and it has the descriptions and the prices. The real prices for the permanent game passes will be in the website store, which I'll link down below. And yeah, moving on to number 9. So when you first spawn in, you can see all the best divisions and stuff like that. Now, when you look down below, you can see the weapons that you have. So you press 1 to equip, well, certain weapon, 2, 3, 4, etc. Here is your armor, here is your health, this is your XP bar, and that's your level. Now, the buttons on the left, the top left, is the money and the time you spent in game, resets every 24 hours. Bottom left, you have the inventory, where you can check your guns, your swords and knives, what skins they have, obviously. So I have that skin for my sniper. Yeah, swords and knives, key cards, deployables like the bear trap, and others, which is usually just the rocket launcher. Now the next one is the 2 little people, and this is how you invite your friends. So as you can see, I have my whole friends list here. I can just, scroll down and click invite to invite them to the game, basically. And yeah, so this one is more of like a Game Pass viewing thing, I guess. So here's the community picks. I don't recommend purchasing the Game Passes in-game, but rather on the game's page. We have all the different game passes here. AR-15, Colt, Operator, yeah, and your usual stuff. Here is the mute button, so if I were to press that, it would mute the not the volume, but like the music in game. Unmute that. And then the VIP button doesn't really do much to say. It's just there. And yeah, let's move on to the next tip. So for this next tip, I'll be showing you where to go. So when you spawn, you go out here. You don't go to the left. So don't go there. Go to the right instead. So this will lead you to the main part of the border. As you can see, there's like a bridge here, and usually TFOC would be standing here and telling you to go down. So when you go down, there are multiple posts. So here is one of the first posts on these black lines. Another post is here. Yep, right in front of the immigrant line. There, 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 and there. These are not posts, but there are also secondary posts such as these lines here, but these are for divisional members. And yes, as you can see, this is another kind of SDS line, and yeah. Let's look at some other posts. So in this room, we have one post here, and one post there, and one post over there. Now, there are also booths, which I'll be showing you. So this is where the immigrants would stand. Yeah, and there's 2 booths, which have, I think, these consider as one post, and the immigrant will stand in the line in front. Yeah, another post here, etc. etc. You get your stuff. And now for the back room. So as we come into this room, you can see one post there and one post there. Now when we go into the booths, there is a post here and a post here. There can be a maximum of 3 people in the booths at the same time. Here are the guide to the booth, basically like a billboard, but I will show you my video on how to operate the booth. And yeah, let's move on to the next post. So, as you can see, we're in front of the border. Now, there are 2 posts out there on the left side, and there's 2 posts on the right side, but those are for divisional members only. Do not go outside if you are in RA. Okay, so never go outside the border. Just don't, okay? As RA at least, because you're gonna get terminated. And same goes for TFOC as well. You're not allowed outside the border unless you are chasing RA like this bio. Alright, next rule. These lines here are specifically for immigrants. This one's for VIP immigrants. And the other line with this one with foreigners, this is for normal immigrants. No RA should be standing here. Another rule is to never TK like this guy just did. TK means team killing, and it is a bannable offense, so do not do it. As you can see, this is also another example of TKing, where this member is fighting against another divisional member. Do not do this. It's bannable. I said it once, I said it twice. Alright? Just don't do it. Feel free to report him if you like. Respect your restrictions. These doors are colored for a reason. For example, this door is green because only the green key card, aka level 2, can access it. And that one in there is accessed by level 3 key card, which I have. Now, there are different sectors as well. As you can see, this is sector 3 and sector 2. It says clearance 2 to 4. And if you're RA, don't go down here because this is for divisional members. As a small amount of description. And yes, it says clearance 2 to 4. This one says clearance 3 to 4 and another description. But do not go down here on any accord, because just use your common sense, will you? And this one is your spawn. You can go here, just don't spawn kill. Please, just don't spawn kill. You know, it's not fun. And divisions can enter here. Doesn't matter who you are, unless you're a raider or an immigrant, you can stay here. So you obviously have to respect everyone in MS2 and MS1, because if you don't, you might get reported for it. Now, respecting everyone means, like, you know, being kind, not insulting anyone or trying to offend people, and just basically sticking to the rules. Now, joining the communication server is a very good idea, and it's really worth it because you get to interact with the community and stuff like that, along with having your questions being answered. If you go into the questions answer channel, you can check your honor in the honor channel, etc, etc. You can have access to public announcements where there will be announcements and such. You can also invite your friends. Obviously, the Discord invite is https://discord.gg/tsu, or just TSU in the browser. You also have access to the information billboard, where you have a ton of different documents which will help you, such as the community rules, offenses, etc, and guidelines. You also have many other channels, and yeah. Now, interacting with the community is a really important thing for Military Simulator. It's a really good idea to do this, mainly because you get to learn new things and you can ask people anything, such as in the questions and answers channel, along in group fan art, you can see their drawings and stuff like that, and off topic where the memes are. It's really amazing, and I think this would help you a lot. During the day, in the event channel, multiple events are hosted, such as SSUs, or server startups, CTs, GTs, and tryouts. Now, you can only earn honor from CTs and GTs, but SSUs are good to attend to as well. Furthermore, if you would like to learn our training guide, I will leave it up in the top right corner. Joining a division is a very good idea. So what divisions have I joined? Well, I've joined CRU, TSM, and 5th Rifles. Now, I'm going to deploy CRU and show you what they get. Well, not entirely, but most divisions get a special weapon. CRU gets a heavy sniper and a clearance 3 card. So I think it's really worth it to join, along with the amazing communities you have within each and every division. And yeah, that's a very good idea why to join one. 109th has a shield, which is actually really good. 5th gets nothing. I think they get PPSH though. And Spetsnaz gets AKs in V1. And yeah, that's why you should join, for the amazing community and the perks you get from it. Now, becoming an officer was one of the best choices I've ever done in TSU. I really met amazing people while doing my job at the same time, and a really epic officer community. I have so much fun being an officer, and I think you should really apply for some of them too, such as CAC, SP, whatever you can. And yeah, it's just really worth it, because even though it's not all about the cuffs and the clearance cards and everything like that, it's really about the people you meet and the people who help you and who you help. And yeah, with that said, thank you so much for watching this very long video, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!